Okay, this is done. What is my chatbot not working? Alright, we are live. We are ready. Is everyone ready to rock and meow? Because I am. Without further meow, let's meow. Caturteer in the house here. Welcome to the Caturteer room. Caturteer is animated artist VTuber. I'm the cat of chaos, Koche. I do live today animation, arts, and a bit of meowing stanias. How's it meowing everyone? Yeah. Is it man good? Is it meow? Are you feeling meows? Yes, yeah. Alright, because today, the cat is feeling a little meowder the meowder. Did you call that the weather, the meow weather? Yeah, I'm feeling a little meowder the meowder today, yeah. But overall, still feeling okay. Yes, yeah. I was pretty useless the whole day for the most part. Okay. Yeah, so off stream I did absolutely no work. Mood was bad. But yes, you know, artists survive on sanity. You know, like magic uses mana nya. Artists uses sanity nya. Yeah, that's the truth nya. Hello Ishikawa, how's it ishing? Let's get on to Ato! As much as the Ato nya, obviously it's not art display on screen yet because I forgot to pop it out. Pop out the screen! Screen! Pop out the Kanzen! Yes, yeah. Sanity equals to mana? Yeah. Do you not know? Artist sanity equals to artist mana. Yeah. The more sanity the artist has, the more mana we have. Yes. But I'm like, you know, low on mana. Yeah. Right. Okay. So rather than working on anything too complex right now, I decided I think I want to work on some simpler stuff. Yes, as much as I say simpler stuff, I don't think my simpler stuff is really that much simpler. Yeah. It's just called me procrastinating. I think. Yes, yeah. Welcome to the world of procrastination. Because I procrastinate like a procrastinator. Procrastinator. Yes, yeah. Okay, I don't even know why I do that. Yeah, but. Procrastinating. How can you stop my procrastination? One should never stop my procrastination. Because I'm too cute. You should let me procrastinate. White, raft, chicken, nugget. Hi, Kaze. How's it meowing? Do you feel like procrastinating as well? Are you joining the land of procrastination? I got the nut about nuke now, yeah. The cats deny the nuke with the nukity. Sleepy. Are you like sleepy at work today or something? Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. Why are you sleepy? You can't procrastinate. Why not? Also, like, you know, have a lifestyle called procrastination. Join the cult of procrastination. Well, procrastination each screen is unplugging my thing, the charger halfway. Okay. Yes, you will almost, I guess you can say that. Oh no! Yes, work a day, like, okay, I understand that. I understand that completely. Yeah, but how's up meowing? Yes, yeah. Meowing good? Meowing meow? Meowing me meow? Okay, you guys got photo workouts up, so you need to pee. That's good though. Exactly. Papa is just making sure you burn enough calories while you sleep. Right, yeah. The Papa was doing it for your sake. Yes, yeah. Am I right? So otherwise, yeah, instead of like, you know, feeling helpless over my work today, yeah, I decided to, like, you know, take a small little procrastination break by working on a procrastination project. Yes, yeah. I was actually planning to work on this procrastination thing next week, but so it happens, yeah, I decided to work on it now. Yes, yeah. Also, talking about that, where did the rest of my extra things go to? Okay. Because lately I've been having trouble drawing on my Samsung tablet. I suspect I know why. I'm gonna have a quick double check. Is that the reason why? Yeah. If it is, then problem solved in a couple of meowkins. Yes. Hey, because I feel like the nips that I've been using for my Samsung tend to wear out pretty fast. Well, I'm not entirely too sure why, but they don't seem to last very long. Yeah. If I'm gonna be honest, yeah, I burned through my Samsung nips like so much faster than my XP Pen nips. Like my XP Pen nips, I've been using them for like good. Let's see, 20. No, not 20. Hey, ever since I got my XP Pen 5 years ago, yeah, I've only changed my nips once. Okay, I've changed, I got my Samsung tablet since May. I have changed my nips almost 3 times. Using so about 2 months per nip. So kinda a huge difference if you get where I'm coming from. Yeah, like there's kind of a huge difference in like how fast the nips wear off. And also I don't like changing my nips, yeah, because every time I change my nips it's a little too sharp, so I end up having to find a surface to just burn a bit of nip through first, Now once I burn off the sharpness, the initial sharpness, yeah, then the nib works. What toys do I want to buy, Lunar Shepherd, huh? Many toys. Okay, including turtles. Turtles that transform into a weapon. Yes, yeah. You came in here nips. Oh no, I'm talking about pen nips. I'm talking about pen nips, like the stylus nips. Taking a mini break for a card. Yes, yeah. I don't like the Meteor Kaiju also drew. I know, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm just scribbling a bit here because I just need to get the nib back to my usual preference here. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Okay. You wanna buy choco knuckles, but you have no space? Why? Be like Gozu Unicorn. Both mini and long range. I want. Yeah, which is so cool though. Yes. Did I ever say that some of the weapons I love using are drills? Yes, yeah. I think drills are cool in so many ways. Yes, yeah. Then y'all agree? Okay, I'm gonna just redo the sketch here. Tony, how's it toning? Sword may be a basic weapon. There's some weapons that are drills are underrated here. Yeah, definitely, yeah. But do you know what's the most underrated weapon I feel is here? Anybody might guess what I think is the most underrated weapon here? Yes, yeah. A tail? No. You don't know what's the most underrated weapon? Yes, yeah. The coolest, most underrated weapon. Almost Sharon, he'll say the club. No. Alright, the coolest, most underrated weapon that has taken down so many characters is called Truck-kun. Yes. Also, Zero no Hikari. You remember song also, right? How often do I sleep? Yeah, I sleep when I sleep. Usually I sleep after this stream session, yeah. Oh yes, talking about that. Tomorrow night no stream. Yes, yeah. I'll be because I've got class on Saturday. Yes, I'm saying I got class. It's been a long time since I said I've got class, yeah. But yes, I've got classes on Saturday, so I'll have to actually I actually have to wake up early. Yes, yeah. Really unhealthy for my sleep schedule though. Waking up early. Yes, yeah. Also a little something that I'm probably gonna say pretty weird, yeah, is lately I feel like I've kind of like locked in on how I like to have my full size characters, yeah, but I feel like I'm still a bit iffy on how I want to draw my chibis as of late. Yeah. Like somehow drawing chibis suddenly feel harder than drawing full scale characters. Yeah. So I was on my mind for a while. That's why I like decided to, like, you know what? Let me draw some chibis to get it out of my mind. Yeah. So that's the reason why I suddenly went to just doing some chibi drawing. Yeah. Like, I think it's because I have not practiced drawing chibis in a long time. Yes, yeah. By right, I should have prepared like a whole set of chibis for myself. Over some stuff. Yes, yeah. Which I cannot really explain, but I was supposed to prepare some chibis for myself. Yeah. Which I totally have not. Mostly because I haven't had time. Yes, yeah. Manager sound was like scold, reminding me, Kati, the year is ending soon. Where are your chibis? I was like, oops. Yes, yeah. Chief, practice ma. Yes, yeah. I'm going back to school for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday only. Yeah. And the truck is a god tier weapon. I know, right? Yeah. Yes, yeah. Also, by the way, yeah, how many of y'all here are proficient in writing? I'm like asking from you know, proficient as in y'all are still like writing really often instead of like, you know, you just wrote a lot in school. Could it be an adorable chibi face make me think of chibi? Actually, not so much, you know. What was actually making me think of chibi was actually another VTuber. Yes, yeah. But I don't think I shared with you this VTuber before, yeah. She is one of the VTubers that I've been watching for a lot of art inspiration lately, yeah. Yeah, maybe I can show you some of her stuff in a bit, yeah. Because, yeah. I can write like research papers and maybe stories, yeah. Like writing fanfics or novels. Oh no, you're bad at these solutions, yeah. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Because next year I may be looking for some help for writing stuff. Yes, yeah. Depends on a couple of things, yeah, but I may look for some help for writing stuff. Or rather more like reading and editing. Yes, yeah. Maybe. Nothing is confirmed, okay? Just want to put it out there. Nothing is confirmed yet, but next year I may look for some help. Yes, yeah. Oh, I missed the thing. Yes, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Just keep us in the loop, yeah. Academic or story, yeah, game, yeah. Other than that, it's a story. It's actually story, yeah. It's actually a story writing, yeah. So I decided to commit to something, but I do not know if I can finish it, yeah. I just want to put it out there, but this is not any official announcement or any like official commitment. I just want to like put it out there for those who are curious, yeah. I have, okay, mostly because I do not know if I've got time to finish it, so it's really just mostly me typing on the go. Like sometimes I do travel a lot, sometimes I just sit at one corner and I just want to, like, you know, type my way through. Okay, life. That sounds so weird, yeah. But yeah, so I have been it's it's been a while already, okay, yeah, since I really wanted to like get this thing done. So I decided like, you know what, let's just commit to it, yeah. So yes, I am writing something like a small novel sort of thing, yeah. But also, yes, we have time. Let me work on this sort of thing. It is in a way that, but also at the same time, yeah, it's a bit more of I wanted to explore certain other things which I am not at privy to share at the moment, yeah. But just note that it's all art related. Yes, yeah. Yeah, it's all like, you know, it all stems from my art stuff, yeah. Not so much on standalone sort of thing, yeah. Yeah. A small novel outline, yeah, no. If I'm gonna be honest, yeah, how much should I share, yeah? Okay, so okay, I'm gonna share with you a bit of it, yeah. Okay, it's I think it's more Yuri than Yaoi. Yes, yeah. The thing I'm working on is more Yuri than Yaoi. Yes, yeah. Ara? Was that unexpected? You're expecting me to say I'm working on some Yaoi stuff? No, it's actually more Yuri than Yaoi. Yes, yeah. And it's not fanfic. It's completely not fanfic, yeah. So the reason why I said I am looking for people to who are keen or who knows how to do it, yeah, is also mostly because if I at a certain point I feel confident enough, yeah, I might open like a Kickstarter for it. Yes, yeah. If I feel confident enough, yeah. But at this stage, nothing is confirmed. Yes, yeah. Except I want to work on some stuff. Yes, yeah. But if I'm confident enough, yeah, we might do Kickstarter. Yes, yeah. Of course, if I go the Kickstarter route, okay, I will definitely, like, you know, give whoever assists me on the aspect some remuneration once we hit the goal or something like that, yeah. Yes, yeah. Because yeah, I do not know if I'm going to take it that far, but I am hoping to. Of course, once again, it's all relating to my own art, yeah. Yeah. Time to save money for Kochi Kickstarter. Let me just say, don't keep your hopes so high first, okay, yeah. But I am really considering going that route, yeah. Of course, like I said, other things will be taking priority. This is gonna be literally my if things fall in place, then yeah, I just go ahead with it. Yes, yeah. Okay, so what sort of story is this? I'm so sorry to, like, you know, disappoint you on here, but this is gonna be isekai trash. If any of you are like, you know, Kachi, are you not doing isekai? No, I am doing isekai. Yes, yeah. Yes, I'm doing isekai trash. Yes, yeah. But yeah. But yeah, I hope you are into Isekai Trash. Isekai Trash sounds fun though. Okay, so the kind of story I'm currently writing here is like Isekai Trash mixed with a bit of Toku. It's okay, you can say it's a bit like the Raid Sentai and Isekai nya, but also I'm going for a very different approach here. Where I'm definitely going more on the romance side as well. Yeah. Yeah, romance. Romance. So I hope you don't mind some romance isekai trash, yeah. Because it was literally that, yeah. Cat romance? What? Is it so wrong to really think that I will write a romance show? A romance thing, yeah? Isekai trash, but there's same thing. Some of the dude with OP skills get done by Wimpy Party. And they think of hot shit, yeah. Yeah, take it. Okay. Okay, all I can say right now is I've gotten the entire story plot from start to finish already plotted out. Okay, yeah. Yeah. That's the thing. I'm not going into this like, you know, guys, I've got nothing to show you. I can say that I've got the whole plot out. Alright. I don't think I deviate that much from the plot. Okay, yeah. And you'll see a lot of my trash ideas in this story. Okay, all I can say is the secondary character, alright, like you know, that's like the main character and then there's the secondary character, yeah, right. The secondary character has henshin sequence. Alright, think of it this way. How many of you have watched like Kamen Rider Kabuto? Yes, yeah. How many of you have watched Kabuto? How many of you have watched Kabuto? Anyone? Raise your hands. Or Geats. Yeah, Geats is also another good one. You have okay. So you know like how Keiwa and you know, and Kagami are like the main characters, but the secondary character is a secondary character is the one that henshins first. I know that Keiwa is like, you know, also a writer himself, yeah, but what I mean is like, you know, the main hero, alright, is the secondary character, not the protagonist. Yes, yeah. So all I can say is the secondary character has a henshin sequence. Yes, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm working on right now, yeah. Another thing I'm working on in this series is a severe get moe. Yes, yeah. Like a seriously get moe kind of approach to the characters, yeah. So we take the perspective of secondary rider. Maybe if they ever henshin, if they will ever get to henshin, that's what I'm gonna say, yeah. No, okay, just understand it as like, you know, borderline Yuri love shit, okay, yeah. It's borderline Yuri trash, okay. Yes, yeah. Which also means the main character's heroine, and then we got the secondary heroine, yeah. Like Sento and Banjo. Similar. Yes, yeah. Although it's more on out of the fighting Toei romance stuff, yeah. How do I phrase it? Yeah, do you call it Toei romance? I'm definitely not taking the Toei approach of storytelling, yeah. Yeah, I can tell that I'm not taking the Toei approach of storytelling, yeah. And the other thing I'm also not restricted by is the main character doesn't get power-ups. Oh, that makes sense, yeah. Like the main character gets all powers right at the start. Just that they don't use everything at one shot. Does that make sense, yeah? It's a bit like Agito. Okay, like you know Agito from the very start already has all 3 forms. Alright? Of course later he gets other forms, yeah, but it's a bit like Agito, you get all 3 forms at the start, yeah, but you don't use all 3 forms at the start. You just use like one, then switch the second one, then, you know, when you switch the third one, yeah. So like the character already has all the forms out and all the limitations set from the start, yeah. Does that make sense? So I'm not going to go for the power creep stuff. The only one thing I can say is at least for where I intend to end the story at the Meowmania, there is 0 upgrades. Character gets 0 upgrades. Yes, yeah. I hope that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. Sounds fun, right? Well, character gets 0 upgrades, yeah. But it's also a case of secondary character is overpowered for the most part. Yes, yeah, but not fully overpowered. I'll forget what I mean. Yeah. I was debut. That's a huge debut, you know. Power creep. If that's any power creep, it's just a debut that power creep, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, I'm very excited to talk about it, yeah, because it's something that has been on my head for a while. Okay. Just that I decided to pen down everything just the other day, yeah. Yeah. So I hope y'all would be excited to hear about such things happening. Alright, if y'all want hints on the stuff here, okay, it's kinda, you may just see me design the characters over the next few weeks or months. Yes, yeah. Yeah, you might start seeing me design the characters over the next week of months, yeah. So I think that's the best way to say when you can, you know, start seeing sneak peeks, yeah. Yeah. But also not like I don't know how many of y'all will expect that sort of storytelling from my side, yeah. Yeah. Right. Yes, yeah. Hey, will I be fighting? Okay, my biggest qualm right now is I actually do not know how I'm gonna write out the fighting. Yes, yeah, because putting fighting in text form is a little hard. If you get what I mean, yeah. At least for my stand, I feel like it's gonna be a little hard, yeah. I feel like the romance part and all those stuff, I have no issues here. But fighting is probably the trickiest part to write in a novel format here. Yeah. Alright, so that's that, yeah. I mean, will I turn in the manga? If we do get enough help, maybe. Yes, yeah, but not now, yeah. I know how the combat stuff, you do have some experience with writing that, yeah. Ah, I see, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I do want to like at least start out the first bit of the story, yeah. Depending on what you want the novel to be, we can keep the combat stuff down to the basics. There is quite a bit of combat for the most part, yeah. But I am thinking of approaching it on a light novel style. So throughout the book, there will be illustrations. Yes, yeah. So it's not like, you know, the book has 0 illustrations. There's really going to be like illustrations almost like every 5-10 pages, maybe. Yes, yeah. So I'll do want to illustrate like all the key scenes. Yeah, that is something I do intend to do. Yeah. So it's not like, you know, oh, just 100% pure what? It's not gonna be pure, what's it called here? Like pure text only. So there's still gonna be a bit of help, okay, from the visuals here. So things like the character design and all will be more or less shared already. Yes, yeah. Like, I won't have to like, you know, completely describe the character. Of course, I'll do some description here. But in general, the characters would be your visual references for the characters already. Yeah. I think that's one advantage that light novels have, is your characters are not like, you know, 100% up to the reader's imagination. Yeah. So in that aspect, I think I should be able to handle it. Yeah. Because remember, like the most important part about all of this here is it ties back to my own art. Yeah. More than anything else, yeah. Yeah. But fret not, I think everything should be quite similar to most of what y'all would understand in like Toku stuff, I guess. Yes, yeah. Though for study sake, I am looking to study like some light novels myself, yeah. And then fix my rank style with that, yeah. I mean, I do not want to go into things like, you know, Combo Blind, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I hope y'all will be interested in some of that thing, yeah. Then hopefully, you know, maybe I can launch my own light novel. For real, that I go like, guys, I'm a light novel author, yay! I'd like to take the right steps. Yeah! But once again, I gotta reiterate, this is gonna be my hobby project. Yes, this is not gonna be like my main thing. Okay? Unless I receive a sponsor. Okay, honestly, if I receive a sponsor right now for it, yeah, I'll also probably say no. Mostly because I feel like I'm not fully done yet. Like, once I'm done with the the core of the story, maybe I might be open sponsorships and all. That's also the same reason why I do not intend to open the Kickstarter from day one. Yes, yeah. Because I do want to make sure that I get everything out first, then I'll touch the Kickstarter from there. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. Yeah. Like, at the very least, I want like the first 1 or 2 arcs to be done before I even consider opening a Kickstarter. Yeah. But in terms of length of story, okay, I'm just gonna put out there. Yeah, if you're talking about length of story, yeah, I feel that it should fit around the kind of idea of about 24, 26 episodes anime kind of length. Yes, yeah. Story length, yeah. I don't intend to do like, Naruto kind of length, yeah. The story ends, okay? I'm just gonna put out there the story does end. Right? It's not infinite story line, yeah. The story does end. Because I find that one issue with a lot of novel writers, yeah, is they end up writing stories that do not end. But I feel like I want my story to end. Yes, yeah. So there's an end point, whether whether it ends completely or if there's a space for sequel. Yes, the space for sequels. Yes, yeah. It's like it ends, but it doesn't like completely end, if you get what I mean. Yeah. So it ends, but it doesn't like completely. Guys, it's over for good. No. It's gonna be, guys, it's mostly over, but don't worry. We got enough support near season 2. That sort of thing. Yes, yeah. Though if we ever do something like season 2 or what, yeah, it'll probably be different set of characters too. Yes, yeah. I don't think I have the same characters for season 2. Yeah. How about Adam Mine is always great. Yeah. Like, how do I put, whether the story ends on completed story on incomplete story, I think it's a different thing altogether. Yeah, because I'm going for the it ends but it doesn't really end kind of thing. Yeah. Like, and the hero's journey continues. Something that's sort of like ending, if you get what I mean. Yeah. So unless we complete like the main story arc. Yes, yeah. Yeah, but still a good ending is really good, so people don't feel unfulfilled. Yeah. In a way, I do agree with you, yeah, though I do want to, like, how do I put it? Yeah. But I feel like when it comes to ending a story, there are 2 ways of ending a story. One is giving a story a complete end. The other one is like, okay, I'm not gonna explain, yeah, but yeah, sometimes you just reach an ending where you go like, I want more, but you know that the story is over. Or possibly over. Yeah, I'm going for the second one here. Sadly, yes, I'm gonna let you know that disappointment in the ending, very high chance. Because it's just very open to season 2 here. That sort of thing, yeah. But I felt that that was the best way to write this particular story as well. Like, I do not want this story to be overly long. and I want to, like, you know, focus on a certain character arc. Yeah, I do not want to, like, you know, expand the character arc beyond what I want to do. Yeah, does that make sense? If you're gonna ask me, the closest to describing how I plan to end the story, yeah, it's gonna be something like Black Sun sort of ending, yeah. Yeah, well, you know the show is over, but you know there's continuation, like the war goes on. You get what I mean, yeah? That's all feeling. So kind of like JoJo, similar, but I feel it's a bit more like, I guess you can say JoJo is a good reference on how I want to end the story near. Yeah, but the story ends, okay? The key thing is the story ends. It doesn't go on infinitely near. Because I know how going, you know, infinite stories get really tiresome after a while. So that's what I'm avoiding as well. Yeah. I do not want, like, you know, an infinite storyline. Yeah. I'm not writing an MCU, okay? Yes, yeah. Yeah, the best one to say I'm not writing an MCU, okay? But yeah. Also, another thing is, okay, one thing I'm a bit afraid of. Okay, I'm just gonna open here. One thing I'm a bit afraid of is, I do have my own concerns. Okay, like, I'm definitely a bit afraid of people saying, "Oh, my story is a bit too woke." Yes, yeah. I'm putting it out there. Okay, I'm a bit afraid of people saying my story is too woke because the guy in the story is a little questionable. Yes, yeah, the main feature guy is a little bit questionable. Yes, yeah. That was my biggest concern. Yeah, like, you know, Senai people are like, oh, how people are like, okay, literally the story I'm writing is strong female character. Okay, but okay, the weird thing is the only useless guy is part of the main crew, but the rest of the guys in that I've written out here are actually okay. Yeah, the only useless guy is the guy in the main crew. Yes, yeah. You know, like, after writing the whole story, I was like, actually, the main guy is the only guy in the whole crew is the most useless one. It's not intentional, okay, yeah? It's literally not intentional. But that does not, like, you know, bother me. Like, wait, will people think this is woke? Because the main guy is kind of like useless. But then again, the main guy is not supposed to be that important, yeah. Yeah. You can make he has a heart. He has. Okay, this way, yeah. He is a guy with a heart, but 90% of the time he thinks with his PP. So this is designed to be that annoying character, alright, yeah, who thinks with his PP, alright, and he's basically a tag along with a UV couple. Does that make sense, yeah? Like, he is the extra. He is literally the lamp, the lamp, the light bulb. Yes, yeah. He's the light bulb of the relationship. Yes, yeah. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Like, the way I've written him so far, he's literally the light bulb of the relationship. Yes, yeah. But he's not a bad person, if you get what I mean. And ding dong ding yeah, Elemental Boy, how's it meowing? So if you ask me, in terms of the trickiest character, right, it's probably him. He's probably the trickiest character to deal with, yeah, in terms of writing, because I do not want him to come across as the most useless piece of shit. Yes, yeah. But how's it meowing? Elemental Boy, not too bad. Today, working on some artwork just to get a bit of my weird funk out today, yeah. Yeah, little, but we should emphasize kindness. We should be clear, the clear, yeah. The only thing is, okay, I do not want to like overthink about him so fast yet, yeah, because yeah, there is no way he'll appear fast. Yes, yeah, because like I said, I've already written all the story beats. Okay, so he's like second arc character. Yes, yeah, he's not the first arc character. He's the second arc character. Think of him like the Sixth Ranger. Yes, yeah. Like his importance is Sixth Ranger level importance, yeah. European, yeah. Finally got the content too much changes. Nice. Plus, it's not gonna be Twitter if they use the term work for anything they don't agree, yeah. But I can tell that this is a UV story. Yes, this is a UV story. That is one thing I can guarantee you, Nia. This is a UV story. This is not like a straight couple story, Nia. Although, to be fair, I think the only UV couple is probably like the only it's only the protects. Yes, Nia. Oh, that makes sense, Nia. Like the only UV couple is the protects. Well, this is like a UV thing, yeah. Yeah, they are the only UV couple. Did I like, you know, turn the whole thing into oh, everyone is yaoi UV. In fact, most of the characters are not UV. Yes, yeah. Most of the characters are just, they have normal love interests. Yes, yeah. Do you remember the Toei inspired UV manga? Is it, yeah? Tragic Yuri, Toxic Yuri, or Vanilla Yuri? That I will not say. Yes, yeah. I do not want to spoil. Yes, yeah. Okay, that is not it's not toxic. I just said it's not toxic. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's the most important thing. It's not toxic. There is toxic relationships. Okay, I'm not gonna like, you know, say, oh, this is gonna be like a super wholesome thing. Yeah, no. There are toxic relationships here, but it's not the Yuri relationship that's toxic. Yes, yeah. Sorry, the cozy penguin, frosty penguin cozy. I was a Toei inspired Yuri manga. I'm not sure. I actually never heard of that though. Also for Unity event. Nice, yeah. I supposed to be doing my Final Fantasy event while I'm doing work today, yeah, but as you can see, I have not switched to Final Fantasy at all since I started today's stream. Yes, yeah. Even though Final Fantasy is on, okay, it's not like Final Fantasy is not on. Final Fantasy is on. I've just not switched to it at all, yeah. Though the event is ending on Tuesday, I have not gotten what I needed yet. Yes, yeah. Yeah. It's got a Tom 10 head where it's got the hero son and former general son. Okay. It's the one based on Car Ranger, right? Yeah. Is it that one? Yeah. Actually have not yes, yeah. I hope I will finish the FFXIV. Yeah. I should change my FFXIV because I know there's a gate happening right now. Okay, let's just switch a gate right now. I'm forcing myself to switch a gate right now just to visually refresh myself as well. Yeah. Leap of faith. Please don't give me the sylph. Bless. Okay, it is not sylph. Yeah. Sort of, you remember, but the main girl is a rider. Yes. Yeah. For me, I don't really want to spoil too much here because I'm kind of scared, you know, of saying too much. Then you go like, oh, I know what the story is about. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid, to be honest. Yeah. There are certain tropes to stories and all that are kind of common, yeah. I find that mine, I do not want to have the story be full out at the start, yeah. Like, you probably won't know what direction the story is going until much later, yeah. Though, is there like rider references? Yes. Beyond a Henshin post, yeah, there are other rider references, yeah, such as I won't say which character yet, yeah, but one character wears a red color cloth on his shoulder. Yes, yeah. And yes, jumping Kyoto. One character wears a red color cloth on his shoulder or neck. I've not decided to make it a cape or scarf yet. Yeah. I've not figured out which option I want yet. Eh? Wait. The cat is lost. I just saw people falling off. Yes, yeah. Okay. Hi. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go for the finish line first. Let's see. Hi. I lock in the finish line, yeah. And Apple Box Avenue. Which game is this? Oh yeah, this is Final Fantasy, yeah. I've not done the Final Fantasy main content at all for anything past 7.0 yeah. So probably in January I'll find out. I'm not jumping home back for that one extra tome, okay, yeah. Yeah, but that was good enough for my visuals, yeah. Never made the level 14 now, yeah. But yeah, this one of my favorite parts of FF. Nice to not see me a Limsa vlog. I'm only here when I need to farm things, okay? Yes, yeah. I'm at 18 of them. I think I need another 100 plus. Yes, yeah. There's only two things that get me out of Limsa floor, okay, yeah? First thing is also I think it's something wrong with my music again. Yes, yeah. Let me restart it in a bit. Well, I think the music is looping in a very weird format again, yeah. It's currently like a normal thing for YouTube music to kind of like loop in weird ways, yeah. About the music they did notice, yeah, it's actually looping already. Like this is supposed to be a play track. This is supposed to be a soundtrack of 400 plus music, but it's now looping within around 10 musics. Yeah, that's why I say it's being weird. There's nothing wrong per se, yeah, but probably like after this, I'll just force it to hop onto another song so it breaks out that loop. That's all, yeah. Yes, so glad most of it is now 4-player. I know, right? Yeah, the new op cards are very nice on paper. Whether they be practical for use or not is a different story. As a good example of what I mean by that is we have gotten op upgrades in the past set, okay, yeah, but the op upgrades are not good enough to justify op as a fully playable character yet, yeah. Like even the, to be fair, even the whole Tenebrasta isn't good enough at the moment. Yeah. No, I can't remember. Is Tenebrasta basic? Yeah, I can't remember Tenebrasta is basic. Yeah. Let me just get my op deck. I got my op deck here actually. Tenebrasta isn't basic, right? Okay, Blazer is basic. Because mine's a Blazer op. Tenebrasta is power. And power is power type. It's not, yeah, it's power. It's not basic, yeah. But maybe op arc. Op arc might work. Using a new op plus arc together might work. Using op arc. But as of now, I feel like it's a little iffy. Okay, the impression op gives me right now, it's kind of similar to the impression I get from the current impression I get from op right now, yeah, is the same impression I get from something like what's the ultra called again? Yeah, Zero. Yes, yeah. I'm not saying that I like Zero or what. No, I hate Zero, yeah. But I mean, it's giving me the same impression as Zero, yeah. It's we're just talking solely in terms of mechanics, yeah. All right, but the mechanics for Zero sounds very good on paper, but to pull it off is really difficult, yeah. Because Zero has way too many gimmicks inside here. So it's the same with Op right now. Op has way too many gimmicks within Op itself here, which makes Op a very difficult character to even build around here. So first you have like the drawing mechanic, then you got the scene mechanic, and then you got the Tenebrasta mechanic here. So it's a bit of a clash here, because Tenebrasta wants you to have the lesser cards in your hand here, but at the same time the other one wants you to have more cards in your hand. So it becomes a little iffy then, yeah. Like it's just not it's not consistent with what they're trying to give you here. So even like when it comes to Op is like, I want you to be a speed type, power type, arm type. But my arm things don't work with my speed things. My speed things don't work with my arm things. So it becomes very like, what you want to be? You want to be everything, but you're also nothing at the same time, because you're just all over the place, yeah. So that is a problem I have with Op in general. With Zero, and I'm starting to see the problem of Op. I might be wrong. Okay, yeah, I might be wrong. Maybe the mechanics work together nicely, yeah, but I might be wrong on the mechanics, yeah. Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot to show you my art. I was like arting and then I forgot to show you. Okay, I'm so sorry. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm a failure. Yes, yeah. Yeah, but generally that's what I personally feel with the whole Op situation here. You ask me like, is Op good or bad? I have no idea. I feel there's just too much happening with Op to the point that I cannot give you a definite idea of what is good or what is bad. Yes, yeah. Like, let me give you an example of something which I was actually worried for, and that was Tiga. When Tiga you know, the new triple R for Tiga was announcing, I was like, this feels kind of weak. Yes, Tiga's powder. I actually was a bit worried that it felt kind of weak, yeah, when it was first announced. Alright. After I started using Tiga, I was like, holy shit, the new triple R is godsend and god tier. Yes, yeah. Another example of, you know, what people felt was weak was when he first saw the Deco, right, new triple R. They're like, Deco new triple R, kinda meh. Right, then in fact they're like saying, oh, Deco quad R was kinda cool. That was the impression people were given at one stage here. But after a bit of playing, we're like, huh? Deco quad rare? Who the heck uses that thing? Because the thing actually jams your entire Deco. Yes, yeah. Yeah. So because that was the case, yeah. Okay, I have a quick question for you, Nya. If let's say you are buying cards from overseas, okay, and the cost price of the cards are about okay, the cost price of the cards are about, like, okay, if you buy the cards, okay, yeah, from me, and the cards I send it to you would cost, like the card value is about $50, but the shipping is 20-ish. Is that a bit too much? Yes, yeah. This is something I do need to check, like what y'all think. Is 20 plus for shipping too much? Well, obviously I'm, you know, sending you $50 worth of cards here, but the shipping is 20 plus. Is that too much? Yes, yeah. I'm genuinely asking. It's not so much a depends here, but if let's say I pay 50 for the cards and shipping is 20, is that going to be too much for you, yeah? Like, do you think the price is a bit too high? For one card, no, it's not gonna be for one card. It's gonna be for one starter deck with a couple of card products. Yes, yeah. So it's not gonna be just one card, yeah. It's gonna be one starter deck and a couple of card products, yeah, like booster packs and promo cards. Yes, yeah. It's going to be too much. Yes, yeah, the shipping. Because now I'm more concerned about the shipping rather than the tariffs, yeah. I can definitely cover the tariffs, alright, at my own expense, yeah. But I'm more concerned about the shipping. Is it going to be too much for you? Yes, yeah. Yeah. To be fair, since I'll be carrying the tariffs, yeah. But 20 plus shipping, is it too much? Yes, yeah. Because even I myself find that 20 plus shipping is a little pricey, not gonna lie, yeah. But that's why I'm like, you know, asking you what are your thoughts, yeah. Because I think that's like my biggest issue right now, yeah, is shipping is gonna be a little high. Yes, yeah. So just want to know what y'all feel about $20 shipping. The only thing I can do to, like, you know, make the shipping feel a bit more worth it, yeah, is maybe include some free stickers, that sort of stuff for you, yeah. But the free stickers might be a problem if I want to include the promo cards. Yeah, so there's also that, yeah. And that's kind of fair because usually the board games you order are around the price. Ah, okay, got it. Like, I was just worried that is that the sort of price that was too high for Yonya. That's why I was like asking, because tomorrow I'm going to be meeting with someone to discuss the logistics already, yeah. So they did message me and say that the shipping is going to be close to 20 or more. Am I shipping from China or Singapore? I'm shipping from Singapore, yeah. The products are made in Korea. Yes, yeah. If I'm not wrong, if there's no change, the product should be made in Korea. Let me just grab a box to check right now, yeah. Made in Korea, yes, made in Korea. I just checked one made in Korea. Let me check the other one. This was made in Korea, yes. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah. Let me. Okay. So Singapore, that should be quite far away. Yeah. Okay. Let me check one more. Made in, because I know the made in can be a bit of a trouble with the tariffs. Made in Korea. Yes. Alright, so double check. BPO 5 and all the star decks are made in Korea. Yes, I got the boxes, so I was just double checking the boxes here. Just to make sure we don't have the China tariffs. Because, you know, China. I'm so sorry, okay? It's not that I want to, like, make you pay more, but someone thought it was a good idea to make people pay more for things that come in here. Oh, wait. Ah! Stupid iPhone! What? No. Disagree. I do not want to update. There's no need for me to update. Yes, yeah, someone. Okay. Alright, what's the latest gate? Ah! Apple on my iPhone. Ah! Ever since iPhone was like, you know what? I want to. Yeah, I'm freezing up because of my iPhone thing. Yes, yeah. Stupid Apple tossing ads at me. Okay, it should be working now. Oh no! Ah, safe. Yeah. I hope I survive. Bam! Okay, that one's always really scary, yeah. Even though I'm in a safe spot, that one is still always very scary, yeah. It's just too close for comfort most of the time, yeah. Yeah. Hey, so basically it's a lucky draw on when I get thrown out of the place, yeah? Okay, I just need to survive one more. Just one more. And I have a lot of things. Ah! Like I hit! Survive! Safe! Alright, I got eight tomes. Yes, yeah. Yay! Okay, done. Okay, so let me just find the gate person and ask where's the next gate, yeah? And then I'll wait there. Leap of faith again. Okay. Yeah, music also down, so it was kind of a good time that I, just hopping right in to do, to just get the music moving. Yes, yeah. Alright, the music should be back shortly, I hope. Yes, yeah. Alright. How did I tell the internet provider go? They say, monitor, we'll get back to you tomorrow. I mean, for now, it's okay, right? Am I right? For now, it's okay, right? Yeah? So we'll just keep it as this, don't... I'm not gonna rock the nest. Yes, yeah. But yeah. Okay, back to art. Yeah, it's moved now, which is good news. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then this could be yeah. As I also said, well, camera revamp and OST for the show moment. Yeah, that's what I know as well. Like, they literally named this as movie OST. Yes, yeah. Also, by the way, this week there is no movie night because I am out for class. Just a quick reminder, yeah, no movie night this week, no stream tomorrow night. Yes, yeah. But tomorrow afternoon, I will try my best to stream. Yes, yeah. To make up for the lack of night stream, yeah. I'm going to try my best to stream tomorrow afternoon. Yes, yeah. Also, while I am in Malaysia, yeah, I'm going to see if I can make it to any streams. Yes, yeah. If the situation of the stars align, you have Mysterious Cat stream from Malaysia, yeah. Yes. Oh, you think you just have to delay, yeah. And yeah, next week, in terms of Sunday, no delay. Yeah, Sunday watch along, no delay. Because I don't have to wake up early on Monday. Does that make sense, yeah? And I don't expect class to be as tiring as Comic... I mean, Comic-Con is very tiring. I still survive, yeah? But it's not like I'm going to be standing the whole day, draining my social battery like at AFA. So because of that, yeah, I shouldn't have a problem. Yeah, Sunday watch along, no problem. Yes, yeah. It's just that because I've got class on Sunday morning, which is why it'll be difficult for me to do movie night and stay awake in class. That's all. Yes, yeah. Also, for those who know how big Singapore is, okay, for me to get to my class, the class location here, alright, it's 1 hour plus of traveling. Yes, yeah. For me to get to the class location, it's 1 hour plus of traveling. Yes, yeah. So I hope that kinda explains why I am a bit concerned. Yes, yeah. So normally in Singapore, yeah, traveling anything at an hour is considered very far. Yes, yeah. Yeah, sadly, that's the truth. And I'm not even going to have it, like, you know, Kachi, it's only 1 hour. Yeah, I know it's only 1 hour, yeah. But I'm a cat that way. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Singapore traffic, no, because Singapore is really small. So, it's like, you know, cars in Singapore are very expensive. One reason is because, the government is trying to avoid congestion on the road. Okay, yeah. And the reason for that is because Singapore is really small. Yes, yeah. When I mean really small, I'm talking about really, really small compared to a lot of what you are used to, yeah. Like, for example, Singapore is small enough to have no states. We got something called GRCs, that sort of stuff, yeah, but we generally do not have any states because we are way too small for states to exist. Yes, yeah. Or like prefectures or whatever you call them, yeah. You know, like Japan, you got like Tokyo and all. In Singapore, we technically got like Hougang, Ang Mo Kio and all. But let me just put it this way, yeah. For me, go from I was like, you know, you go from Hougang to Ang Mo Kio to Yishun. Even if you walk, it's probably only about 40 minutes. Yes, yeah. That sort of thing. So, I usually don't see this kind of, like, you know, the kind of differentiation, yeah. So, yeah, it is really small, which is really good. Because recently I had problem with PayPal. Okay. But, I also like to say good job to the Singapore PayPal office, yeah. Because for me to solve my problem, I literally just went to PayPal's office and make noise. Fun fact, do you know that the building where PayPal office is in is also the same building where the Ultraman Tsuburaya Productions office is in? Yes, they're in the same building. Ta-da! Random information that y'all probably don't need to know, but y'all now know. Well, Oh, said random info. Too bad you didn't hear it. Too bad. Too sad. Yes, yeah. Toxic cat. Hashtag Kochi toxic. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Nah, I was just saying that the Ultraman Tsuburaya, their HQ in Singapore, their office is actually located in the same building as the PayPal office. Yes, yeah. And also, fun fact, that's also the same place where Singapore's largest anime shop is located at. Also, fun fact, it's the same building where Toho animation studios and productions for distribution is located at, yeah, aka Godzilla. Yeah. Like, literally, that's how small Singapore is, yeah. I'm saying it from a point of, yes, Singapore is small. I'm not saying that Singapore is bad, you know. I know, unless like a minute or two of the stream, yeah, you can use the clip function to rewind. Oh, is that true? Okay, you thinking of watching it soon, yeah? I'm gonna be honest, okay, yeah. I feel that Max is not the best Ultra series, in my opinion, yeah. Like, Max is a good series, don't get me wrong, yeah. But I feel like Max doesn't hit the height of awesomeness compared to a lot of other series, yeah. But it's a good basic series, if you get what I mean. Yeah. Well, I think Max on its own is a very good basic series, but I don't think it's like, you know, like, okay, if you put Max beside things like you know, Mebius, okay, or even like Tiga, the sort of thing, yeah, you find that Max doesn't have any standout qualities. Yeah, you just find that Max doesn't have like any of those standout qualities that makes the other series like pop. It's not that it's a bad series, it's just, it's not bad like, you know, what's it called, Rope, okay, well, we'll have a lot of problems with it, yeah, but it's just not good enough to really be that special in my opinion, yeah. Of course it's my opinion, but I feel like it doesn't have that standout value compared to a lot of Ultra series, yeah. That's what I personally feel. Yes, yeah. I hope I do not offend anyone. Yes, yeah. But yeah, Mark says, you know, I really, Nya really goes off of every song. Was it just Kuchi good at singing? Yeah, it goes off every song. Like Nya is like, you know, it's like la la la, but instead of going la la la, you go nya nya nya. The sort of thing. Well, am I making any sense? Yes, yeah. Yeah. Oh wait! Time for the next gate! Well, did I miss the gate? Oops. This new. Lip of no faith. Yes, yeah. Ah! The buck. Oh no! My screen also blanked out. Stop sharing. Share screen. One up. There you go. Okay, at least my art is back first. Then we'll do my lip of no faith. At the moment, I feel like I'm not in the mood to do the jumping here. I'll just leave and just take one tome and be happy here. Also, I won't be bothered to take any of the silvers, you know, no point. Because what's the map I hate the most for the Lip of Faith, you know? So if the silver feels a bit too out of range, I'll be like, oh, forget it. Yes, you know, just saying. Like, for example, this silver is so out of range. I don't want to like waste my time trying to grab it and falling. This one is fine. Yes, I won't even waste my time on the gold, to be fair. Yes, yeah. And then da 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 dun da dun dun da dun dun da dun dun da dun. Yes, yeah. I felt that I was like, you know, okay, I'm not doing this. Okay. Once again, I'm not gonna go for any of the silvers. Yes, yeah. As much as it triggers my, I wanna say OCD, but it triggers me in the sense that I didn't complete it. Yes, yeah. Like that silver is too dangerous for me to catch. Yes, yeah. Like the silver there of it, but I'm kind of like no, just no. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay, that was not the worst fall, okay? That's a bad fall. It was not the worst fall. The worst fall is called I fall into the oblivion here and go to the start again. Yes, yeah. I say I hate this map. Yes, yeah. Yes, 6 inches, no. Oh no! So you get a feeling where you want to get, but it's risky to do. Okay, how do I put it? If let's say this was a gaming stream, I'll be telling you, yes, I'll just do it all the way, okay, yeah? But you only remember that today is an art stream. Okay, yeah, this is just the side dish, okay? This is not the main dish, yeah? So that's the reason why I will not put in my 100%. Yes, yeah. At least 100% of my time. Because finishing art is more important than jumping, okay? If I lose my patience, then I'll also stop. And yes, yeah, ICSK art stream. Yes, we are doing an art stream, but I'm now just farming tomes. Okay. Like I said, if I kind of like get too frustrated, I'll stop jumping and I'll just get back to work. Yes, yeah. I hope what I'm saying is making sense, you know. Yeah. Alright, 5 minutes to complete the lip of faith. I've got no faith. Ha! Okay, well, is the thing. Okay. Hi. 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 Okay. Alright, then I'm just gonna leave. I can't be bothered. So I got 3 tomes and that's it. Yes, yeah. Done. Yeah, so that's exactly how I'm gonna handle it today. Yeah. So if you go like, Kochi, you're not putting in 100%, yeah. The free update will be on 69. Actually, I have not. I need to finish my MH WoW soon. Yes, yeah. Like genuinely, I need to finish my MH WoWs. Yes, yeah. Oh, I was using real G pen. Okay, never mind. I should be using my Photoshop brush, not my G pen. Whatever. What's done is already done. Oh wait, this is coming out nicer than I thought. Okay. Alright, added quadrant color. Yes, yeah. Edit, cover the drawing color. Let's do a lash on the front layer so I can change the lash if I think it's not good. Okay. Alright, so now I'm starting to see the limitations of my own heart shape style of lash. You know what? Rather than, you know, overcomplicating things for myself, yeah, I'm just gonna refer to Momoneko. Yes, yeah. Actually, the artists have been doing it, yeah. Art tempered along with gold myzios. Ah, nice, yeah. I get frustrated, you give up until you're ready, yeah. Ah, yeah, it's normal, yeah. Okay, so how does Momo Salary do it? Oh, no lash? I mean, I've been studying an art style for a bit. So I'm like, okay, how about this one? What's the art style again? Oh, all of them do not have lashes. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, it's... I did not really notice that. Like, now I'm just looking back. Okay, here's the thing. When you find a style you want to learn, sometimes you always have to refer back consistently just to make sure that you know what you're following here. So in this case, I'm like looking at Momoneko. Actually, I should show you some of the videos here. So you'll be like, oh, so this is who you're looking at here. Yeah, I think it's only fair I do that here. Chibi style Raf. There's a couple of them which I'm looking at for chibi art. Alright. No, I'm not learning from until chibi art nya, I am not following from what's the name? Sasasaki Kiki. Sasasaki Kiki, I learned other things from her, but not the chibi art. This one is the chibi art I am learning from. Yes, yeah. But her lines are very thin. That's something I didn't do over here, yeah. Yeah, lines are very thin. That's something I'm not doing over here, yeah. But I'm using very thick lines. Yes. Momoneko. So, of course, this current one I'm not doing very thin line like hers, but you can see like her, I love her art style. So I'm just picking up portions, bits and portions. Yeah. So you can see I'm trying to learn from her chibi art style, specifically her chibi art style here. So yeah, you can see that here. The other person who I am learning the chibi art style from is this other VTuber. She's an anime. This other VTuber is an animator and artist as well. Very nice whole stuff. You see. Yeah, I'm going a bit closer to the art style. Yeah. So yeah, you can definitely see the difference in their art. Okay, yeah, of course I do want to, like, you know, have my own feel into the whole thing. So until the head, I gotta say that my head is definitely closer to Momoneko. Though I think in line art, I should have made my line art for the hair a bit thinner. Maybe I should still go back to making a line art for the head thinner. I don't know. I'm technically practicing, so I shouldn't be too hard on myself. Yes, maybe I should go in and make the line art thinner on the hair. Yeah, I think I should just do that now. Rather than just yapping here. So I'll make it similar thickness as the Oh wait! So if I follow okay, I got it. Yeah. So I gotta do the reverse of what I normally do. Adjust line width, narrow. I'm gonna set the narrow to the insides. All the insides will be narrow. Yes, yeah. Because you know, thin lines on the inside, thick on the outside, thin on the inside, yeah. So that's something I always pick up from what's the name here? I just can't remember the name of my mind, yeah. The Maho Shoujo VTuber. Yes, it's a Maho Shoujo VTuber. I also watch her content here. What's the name again? She streams. I rated her once. If she's online later, I'll just rate her. Yes, yeah. Marikyun. Yes, Marikyun, yeah. Marikyun is the one that I thick on the outside, thin on the inside. Yes, yeah. She's always saying that, yeah. So I find that's a very good rule of thumb I'm learning myself, yeah. So yeah, okay. So let's say I'm gonna go with a rule of thumb. Thick on the outside, thin on the inside, yeah. I'm gonna go to make this part a bit thicker. Oh no, body. Yes, yeah. Go thicken the body here. And also thicken at certain key components to help it pop a little bit. Like here. Yes, yeah. Yeah, just thicken up some of those parts. Just a little bit, yeah, just to have it pop a little bit. Then maybe shoulder here. Okay. Then going over to the head itself, the headline. Hair. Okay, go to hair. We're gonna make the hair a bit thicker here. Just along here. Just even things out a little bit. Then I'll just erase this part. Okay. Alright, and then going to headline. Headline, I'll thin it up on certain parts. Yes, yeah, but definitely one thing today is I'm trying a different style of I'm trying a slightly different style of chibi art from my usual, which I kind of like actually how it's turning out here, especially head proportions and all. I was actually very hesitant on the whole head proportions. I actually like this round head proportions here. The only one I'm a bit hesitant about is the hands, but that one I will relearn how to do chibi hands in a bit here. And then I got the hat. Where the hat is my hat? Okay, it's merged here. Yeah. Yeah, I think this looks good actually. To be fair, this actually looks pretty good, all things considered. Yeah. Second line a bit. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I think Avermedia came out pretty okay, yeah. What do you think? What do you think? Does this look good? I think it's okay. Yes, yeah. Alright. Looks cute, yeah. Arigato. Okay, let's go back to this. So I'm gonna learn from Momosarori and actually not have the eyelash at the end, because I've been adding eyelash at the end all this while here, but now looking at Momosarori art, because she's like Makase Momosarori. Yeah, so I almost just say Momosarori. But looking at her normal art though, okay. Yeah, just follow her style of lash. Yeah. No point editing what works. Yeah, okay. A bit different. I edited a bit. As much as I say no point editing what works. Yeah, I edited a bit. Just to give that little bit of flutter, but also that's good. Yeah. Okay, another thing I do want to keep, and this is basically something of what I'll call my art style, is I'll add the dots. Like, I've been using this dot as my lower lash, and I think I do want to keep that around as, like, you know, something iconic to my own arts. I don't know if you've noticed, yeah, most artworks that are supposed to be cute, I usually have, like, you know, like this for my lower lash. Yes, yeah. And that's it. Oh wait! It's the next gate already! Oh, this is an easy gate. This is an easy gate. Okay? The reason why this is, unless I overclick too fast, okay, yeah, this is the easiest gate in the game. Yes, yeah. Why I say this is the easiest gate in the game? Else basically you just go and I'm using my XP Pen tablet, by the way. Yes, yeah. So you can see you can just move at the speed, which is very good for this gate itself, yeah, because you can see it's just clicking on the screen. As opposed to using a mouse to click, alright, I'm literally just tapping them with my stylus, yeah, which makes this very easy to play. If you see me play FPS games, I'm not this fast, okay, Nia? I'm not this fast at FPS games to shoot, Nia, okay? In fact, I'm not this accurate. The only reason why I'm accurate is because I'm using a stylus. I'm using my tablet. I'm technically cheating. Yeah, also the same reason why people get the tablets to play Otsu, because it really helps with getting your hits on point. Yeah. Alright, 5,000, I'm done. Okay, yeah. I'm not even gonna like bother the rest. Let's get back to work. Okay, yeah. But yeah. Another thing I learned, okay, this is gonna sound very counterintuitive, yeah. Okay. is for the iris over here. Okay, something I learned about doing iris stuff here is I'll do this. Yes, I never used to do this. Okay. But I realized this was watching another artist draw. That I was like, wait, this method actually is good. Yeah. So sometimes you realize that okay, I do not know if the eyes are looking properly. So one way to do it is to just make both eyes black. Okay, yeah. And then you just zoom out and all, and then it's actually easier to see. Okay, is the artwork looking at you? If the if the eye direction is correct, yeah. It's easier to adjust them when just black circles. Like this, yeah. Alright, then once you're done the black circle, that's the fun part, yeah. Instead of you know, clearing out the inside normally, use the eraser and then you just erase it like this. This allows you to actually control the width of the iris to your liking, yeah. Yeah, of course, this is once again a very digital art thing. Yes, yeah. And with this, you get the perfect iris lining that I sometimes struggle with, yeah. But yeah. So this actually helps me a lot when it comes to drawing the eyes. It's just a very small tip. So you can see that one side is done already. I might thin it out a little more later. Yes, yeah. So whichever side is facing the camera per se, yeah, it's going to be a little thinner. Okay, in this case, it's going to be this side. So, this is something I learned. Yes, yeah. It's also okay to have it a bit wavy. It doesn't have to be fully neat. Yeah, that's something I also learn when it comes to iris. Yeah, the more imperfect it looks, the better it looks weirdly. Yes, yeah. Like it needs to have this slight imperfections in them, rather than using a pure circle. Yeah, of course it depends on what you're trying to achieve your art style. If your art style is going to be more you know, more clean. Alright, like vector style art style, yeah, of course you want it to be circular, yeah. But if you want to have like a more human touch to it, it's not like, you know, if it's not circular, it doesn't have human touch. No, that's not what I meant, yeah. It's more of like, you have this different touch to it when you're making your lines very neat, yeah. So in this case, I'm not dependent on neat lines. So it gives me like this additional roughness to the whole art. Yes, yeah, this just additional rough feel to it, yeah. Okay. Alright, the one thing I want to do is I want to increase the eye size. Yes, yeah, for this chibi. Okay, one thing I'm still trying to get used to is actually having bigger eyes for the chibis. You see, I know chibis suppose have big eyes, but I'm still finding that comfort point of the eyes, you know, for me. That's the thing. Like even when I was drawing last time, okay, I think I was like telling you that something didn't snap for me until like one day I told you, oh, it'll just suddenly snap, and then I kind of like my own art style, you know. Alright, it's the same for chibi. I'm trying to wait till I get that, you know. This is it. That's the main reason why I want to draw chibis now, is because I'm looking for that snap. That you know, just everything snaps together, yeah. Like now, right now I can tell you, I love the proportions I have for the what's it called? I love the proportions I've got for the body and all. But it's not snapped for me yet, yeah. Like it's not hit that aha. I don't know how to describe it. It's just this aha that hasn't reached me yet. Like it's nice, but it's not locked in yet, yeah. Like sometimes it could take a while for things to lock in. That's kind of like normal, yeah. It just hasn't locked in for me yet. Yes, yeah. So I'm waiting until, you know, I draw enough chibis and then I go like, yes, it locked in for me. That's something I'm searching right now.
Get the food down!
And oh, arigato niya. And also one thing about getting locked in here is it's not something you can force. Yes, yeah. It's a bit like just now I was talking about the novel thing I'm writing here. I have a lot of ideas, okay? Trust me, I've got a lot of like ideas on how I want to do stories and on here. But it was not until I suddenly felt like, oh wait, I got this brilliant idea here that I was like, you know, set in and commit to this story here. I was not at this, you know, commitment level until something just snapped in place. I was like, yes, I'm gonna do this story. Yes, yeah. So the similar thing, yeah. But a lot of things when it comes to art and on here, it's a lot about you know, when things just work for you, you can't really force it. That's something that you always need to figure out. Like an art style is not something that you force out of yourself. An art style just comes naturally. Yes, yeah. And that's something I sort of learned. Yes, yeah. Of course, right now, yes, while things have snapped for me, don't get me wrong, okay, yeah? Like the whole art has snapped for me, yeah? I still want to... Doesn't mean that's your final form, okay, yeah? Right? When something snaps for you, it's not your final form, yeah? When something snaps for you, you go like, okay, I'm just on a roll, yeah? And then you still have to perfect it, which is the same reason why I want to go back to study the Pokemon art style again, yeah? It's basically where I started. In a way, the Pokemon art style was where I started, like, you know, I want to follow and learn this art style here. So now I want to go back to really, you know, master it. Now that I felt like I've snapped into what I wanted here. But the learning journey is not over. It's just beginning. Yes, yeah. Also, I find that, you know, when a lot of people ask, how do you find your art style? Okay, I find that it's a very tricky question to answer someone. How do you find your art style, Nia? I feel like finding art style is a journey. It's not so much of is there a technique to find your own art style? Yeah. That's something I find a bit difficult to explain to people sometimes. Like, you know, it's not that I do not want to teach you how to find your own art style. It's not that I want to, like, you know, not advise you, yeah? But I find that art style is a very personal thing. And it's more of a journey than, you know, than something that can be just purely taught, yeah. In fact, I find that a lot of schools kill your students' art styles. Okay, of course, let me say this, yeah. Knowing art fundamentals is important, but I feel that what's more important than art fundamentals here is actually figuring out what you want to draw first, yeah. Because if you figure out what you want to draw first versus the fundamentals here, it makes it a lot easier to do it. Like, I believe I said a couple of times when it comes to like art learning and all here, when I always say like, hey guys, I'm trying to learn. I'll always focus on one tutorial at a time here. So like today, if you notice, I am placing lesser care onto other things such as detailing. I'm placing lesser care onto other things such as the line quality. Even though line quality is important, I'm placing less focus on line quality here. in fact, most of my focus is going into getting the chibi proportions out nicely, yeah. Because that is my focus today. Yes, yeah. Like I will start the artwork with a focus, yeah. And my focus is I want my chibi proportions to look good. And I'm always just about the chibi proportions, yeah. You don't see me like bouncing back and forth about other things except my chibi proportions. I don't even talk about, oh, besides, you know, for getting a chibi eye style in. Okay, you don't hear me talking about, I want my eye pattern to be what, yeah. I want things to be what, yeah. I want, like, you know, throw in 10,000 different tutorials. No, I just lock into, I want my chibi style to look good. I want the line work to fit the chibi style, yeah. That's it. You don't see me bothering about a lot of other things, you know. Like, I mean, actually putting very little focus on the even the outfit design, yeah. So obviously this is this is a very major practice piece, yeah. It's like initially I was like thinking, should I send a line art over to the person I'm drawing for clearance? Like, you know, do you think this okay? That I was like, no, this is my practice. I didn't send for reference, yeah. Yeah, like, I literally declare this as my practice, and I'm not even sending it for, like, you know, client approval, yeah. But that's the sort of, like, you know, things that when you're locked into learning, yeah, you need to like set aside, is this for practice or is this for a commission, yeah. Of course, if it's a commission, I'll take things a bit more differently. I won't even look at tutorials unless needed. Of course, there are situations where you use your commission to learn new tutorials, yeah. One such example for me is actually the Xencelabs law video. I use a lot of tutorials because I'm not After Effects person to begin with, yeah. But I use that chance to really hone in my After Effects, yeah. So it's through things like that you know, you discover your own style, you discover your own approach to content creation and art creation, yeah. So that's something that, you know, I hope y'all can learn in a sense, like, okay, this is how you should learn art, yeah. You don't have to learn my art style, you don't have to learn a lot of things, yeah, but learn art by learning very basic things. Yes, yeah. Yeah, like those learn my learning journey. Don't learn my art. Learn my learning journey. Yes, yeah. I think that's the best way to describe it. Okay. I'm actually very happy with this. Okay, there was okay, now you see, yeah. I'm happy with this, but I remember there's an eye tutorial I saw earlier on. Where did I see it on? I saw it on Pinterest. That means I downloaded it. Okay, give me a while. Pins. Okay, there's two tutorials I saw that was nice, yeah. So it's actually not over the top on what stuff, yeah. So something I'm not gonna learn from them is how they draw the iris circle around here, yeah. But instead, I'm gonna focus on how they do the whole lighting, eye coloring. So I'm between this and the other one. Like these are the two eyes I'm like looking at. This one and this one. I actually like how they use different colors for the lash. Yes, yeah. And now you know, like when you study in and how they do the eyes, you start to like pick up different things, yeah. multiply. Oh, okay. Alright, so I basically learned from where they're going with, okay, to get this. I'm not gonna use any of this right now. Yeah. I'm kind of keen to learn the other one, but I want to practice one of them first. Yeah. So lock in. Key thing is lock in. Alright, when you get something that you want to practice, yeah, lock in. Don't overcomplicate things for yourself. Yeah. Also, the next gate is starting soon. I don't even know what gate is it. I'm not gonna figure out. Oh, any wind blows. Okay, this is a good gate. This is a good gate. Yeah. It's just go in, stand at the location, and then hope I don't get blown off. That's all. Okay, this is a good gate. This is a good gate. Especially now that I'm going to move on to the ice. Yes, no. When it comes to art style, yeah, the most important thing is to hit, is to do art until a certain art style becomes second nature to you, yeah. Like one does not think about how a lot of things are done after that, yeah. And yeah, Rising Fighter is good. Just do it is usually good advice, yeah. Of course, I gotta say that there are certain things you don't just do because just do, yeah. You kind of like lose a lot of things here. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna keep it there while I do a bit more edits to my art here. I want to see what happened. Okay, so now that I lock in at this iris line here, I'm gonna merge what I saw in the tutorial earlier on with this this portion of the art. Okay, I'm gonna have the middle disappear first. Okay. What color eyes am I gonna do for her? Alright, we're just gonna go for grey. Yeah, grey is probably the most normal eye. Here you go for orangey grey. I never knew there were so many greys until I started arting. Yeah. Yeah, like I never knew how many greys I had to deal with until I started arting a lot more. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna combine a couple of things I learned. All right, I'm not gonna lock in on a single style of the eyes. Okay, yeah, but I'm definitely gonna implement things that I see in this current tutorial. Okay, yeah. So just to give you a heads up and go no. If you're like, oh, why are you learning cochinia? Oh, the end. Cat is thrown out. Alright, the end. Okay, back to art. Alright, so I'm gonna be merging a couple of tutorials. Okay, yeah. No, wrong one. Yes, yeah. Let me go run a couple of tutorials, yeah. So, okay, I'm not gonna follow their colors, that's for sure. But I want a lighter color below, okay, and then a slightly darker color do the rest. Yeah, okay, got it. So, what I'm gonna go for this one here is I'm gonna go for this, then a lighter color below. Okay. What color go for this? Okay. Alright, so this is no different from my usual. So far, that's no different from my usual. And that's the reason why I say I can merge the two art styles here. I purposely look at this because I feel I can merge in my two art styles here. Alright, so over here, I go with back to this, and I go a bit darker. And my two middles, convert the drawing color. Alright, and then I start doing dashes around here. Yep, the dashes is left, right only. Okay. Alright. Then next thing they do, okay, is they do the eye white. I won't do the eye white first. Okay, in fact, they do a pink overlay. So I'm gonna do over here for this one, yeah. What I'm gonna do is beyond here, I'll go up a little bit. Brighten this up a little bit. And we'll go for soft brush 50%. Actually, we go for 100% soft brush. And what's the standing set? Overlay 50%. Yeah. Alright, that is actually pretty nice. Okay. And then they go for another white, right? Yep, they go for white. Okay, so we go for white. Kimi no hito okay, so also I'm mixing my own art style into the tutorial they are teaching as well here. So I'm following their steps, but I'm still using my own art style to do it here. Of course, I've taken a bit of liberties on other things I've done here. The eye shape and all is definitely following the more Pokemon art style eye shape, which is, like I say, my origins of where I learned my base art from here. I see a lot of things like the eye shape, the iris shape, the middles of the iris and all here. A lot of it actually derived from Pokemon. Yes, at least for me, because that was where I first started my art journey in recent times. So I go like, okay, what art do I want to learn from here? It's definitely Pokemon, which is also the same reason why I want to go back to basics for myself and learn the Pokemon art style here. Yeah. So I hope that, like, you know, sort of makes sense that, oh, just because you finish something, you don't go back to learning it. No. This time, of course, my goal is to go in and perfect it. Yes, yeah. Previously, I learned the basics from them, but now I want to go in and learn it for what it is, yeah, as opposed to just learning the basics, yeah. Okay, then go for overlay. 50%. Okay, that is nice. Alright, don't get me wrong. I like how this is turning out here. However, I've got some qualms with this method already right off the bat here. Nothing wrong, okay? Don't blame the art style. Figure out what you want here. So what I want in this, right now I'm going to be very honest here. This is something I learned from another art style, okay? I go for the complementary or opposite here. In this case, I'm going to go for purple. Okay. So purple will act as my standout color. So I believe you all noticed that I've always been adding heart shapes to my most of my art. Yes, yeah, I just love this heart shape thing in the middle here. So that's one thing I am not changing. Okay, I'm still going to add in the heart shape. So you see what I mean by art style? You maintain a certain thing for your own art style here. And then below here, I'm gonna add a bit of purple. Just a shine of purple there, that's all. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have to be too much. Then we're going to the whites. So the whites, I am not following the style that they are using. In fact, the whites, I'm going back to my Pokemon style. Yes, yeah. Yep, like the eye shine. I mean, not the whites, the eye shine. I'm going back to Pokemon style now. Of course, to be fair, I think my style has evolved a bit from Pokemon style, so it's not exactly the same. But it's the same concept then, yeah. Then we go with this here. Right, it should fit Iris line. Okay, yeah. Right, then the other thing I learned from them, okay, when it comes to Iris line here, is I will always go in with one more layer of line art. Yes, real G pen. We can go smaller. Okay, I help to trace the whole thing for the most part here, so it really helps it to pop. But I lost one side, so let me just redo that side. I think I accidentally undo. Yes. Okay. Okay. So what I learned is I don't like the whole iris to be having a black line over it, yeah, like some people, yeah. So instead I just line certain parts and it helps the whole thing pop up already, yeah. Subsequently, now that no wrong layer. Okay. Anyways, besides my cry for wrong layer. Yes, yeah. Okay. Besides my cry for wrong layer. Yes, Koji messed up niya. Like, you see, I'm actually taking this whole learning journey very relaxingly, yeah? Because if I take things too seriously, especially when it comes to leveling up my art, yeah, my love for art will crash. And that, I think, goes the same for everything else, yeah. Like, there's a difference between learning for passion and learning because you need to get work done. So, for example, whilst nothing wrong with Densetsu, I'm just going to put that out there. Yeah, nothing wrong with Densetsu. It was just my personal journey. I felt that learning for the After Effects during that one was actually very stressful for me, yeah? Because I was on a deadline to learn things. While yes, I learned a lot, don't get me wrong, okay, yeah? It's not as peaceful as learning my art on my own. Yes, yeah. So it's a very stressful project. It turned out nice. I loved it. But the learning was not as relaxing as what you see me do right now, yeah. So when you did anything, a lot of things, it boils down to what are your restrictions, yeah. If your restrictions are, okay, I just need to learn this, then it's fine. Yes, yeah. But restrictions are, oh, I need to do this for a commission, which is the same thing I mentioned just now, like, you know, you need to know the purpose of your artwork, yeah. If it's a commission, you better treat it with respect, yeah. as a commission. So that's exactly what I treated the commission in respect. So I did not take my own sweet time learning everything. I was learning literally what was necessary only. Yes, like I need to get this effect done. How am I going to get this effect done? That's all. Yeah, I don't go like which one is better. No, it's called I need to get this effect done. The end. Yes, yeah. Is it something that I was interested in learning? Not all the effects, but I had to learn what I needed to learn. Yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, next thing is I realized how I can do this color over here is going what's eye white? Is eye white? Yes. Alright, so this part, let me use this. Okay. Alright, then alright, this to this all falls on here, that's for sure. Then I'll do one more over here. So this is learning from what the same tutorial we'll look at just now. Go this way. Then you're gonna go multiply. Yes. Alright. Yeah, this looks so good though. This looks so good though. Yes, yeah. Okay, I think this button, yeah. Alright, so I just want a white pop-up button, so it's about the layering and all. Not much of a huge matter, but I think this looks good, yeah. Okay, next thing. Okay, in terms of eyes, I think we are done. Eyes, 100% done. Case closed. I'm not gonna touch anymore, yeah. Yeah, like I need to lock myself in to make sure that I keep something at check. If not, I'll do the eyes for the next 45 hours. Yeah, the eyes look so good, right? Okay, but at the same time I kind of learn how to do this eyes already, so that's the most important thing. Now I plus one more skill set to my list here. You get what I mean? I love how the eyes came out for this one. I mixed in a bit of what I see here with what I wanted to do. So of course I've got that kind of difference in how I'm going to do it here. Yeah. So I'm not 100% following art style what yeah. It's literally I just locked in what I wanted. That's all. Yes. Yeah. Okay, same thing. You don't actually see any of the Momo and all doing this, just the blushing, but I love doing the blushing for myself. Yeah, it's my own art thing. Yes, yeah. Of course, when it comes to art style, yeah, I think the most obvious part of the art style for me yeah, is always the hair. What else do the half tone for the hair? Yeah, that is, I still think one of the key features of how I do hair. That will not change in this hour. Yes, yeah. Okay, time to color the whole thing, and then my art style will shine again. And not really my art style will shine, but what I feel is a significant part of my art style will be put on display niya. Oopsies. Alright, once again this side, let me just go to normal lasso field. Okay, is there any points I need to erase here? Okay, and over here. Okay. Alright, next up, let's get in the flag colors first. I know some people were saying, oh, you should paint everything in one layer. I find that they always say, oh, this art trick helps you get faster and all. I find learning such art tricks like, you know, painting in one layer and all, it really depends on what you're trying to do niya. Because I find that if you want to get certain art styles can be achieved with that so-called one layer trick, which does, okay, to be fair, it really does improve the art speed niya. But not all art styles will work that way niya. So it's a bit more like you need to take things with nuances niya, like, oh, what is the next gate? What is next gate? Okay. Like, you need to take things with nuances niya, and then you learn from the, you don't go in blindly and just, you know, follow what people are saying niya. Like, one does not do tutorials blindly. That is something I always say niya. Leap of no faith again. Yes, yeah. Oh, what is this? What is it? These silk rooftops again? 34. Still so far from what I want. I might do variant dungeons tomorrow. Like maybe if I feel I finish enough work tomorrow, I might do variant dungeons. If not, you see me do art. Of course, I say I'm not streaming in the on the night, but I may stream in the afternoon. Yeah. There's a high chance I would maybe do variant dungeons. Yeah. It's called the last resort to get enough points. Yeah, I'll see first. And it's mushrooms all up of Rimon story time stranger. Yeah, they're adding their new deal. Yeah, but I don't even have the base game yet. Oh wait, we're already here? Okay. Also, I was expecting acorns or something like that, yeah. But oh, this is an annoying tree. Okay, this tree is more annoying than normal. No wonder there are no acorns. Honestly, this is where I usually fall a lot, which is why I personally don't like this map because of this death spiral tree. Yes, yeah. See what I mean? And the worst part about this death spiral tree is this tree, if you fall off, you literally fall. If you fall off a bit too much, you literally fall back to the start of the map. If I don't fall off the start of the map, I don't think I'll be jumping all the way here. Okay, maybe I might, considering that it's no acorns on all those annoying things. But still, this tree is annoying AF. I also, this tree is the one thing that made me hate the Lip of Faith. Like, I used to love Lip of Faith, okay? Lip of Faith used to be my favorite gate. Okay, until this map came out. I was like, I hate it! With a burning meow! Yes, yeah. Yeah! I mean, there used to be maps that were tough. Falling is I'm naturally bad at at platformers, yeah. But this one literally takes the cake for like what I absolutely hate in platformers, yeah. Like, okay, the rest of the maps, yes, I may not be good at them, but they are not as punishing as this one. This one is just pure punishment, yeah. I'm done. I'm done. Okay. One tome, I don't care. Alright, yeah, I'm out of here. See what I mean? Well, that's my biggest gripe, yeah. Yeah! I'm done, okay? I'm done. If I was doing doing gaming and all, maybe I'll have continued, but nah. This is not a gaming stream, peoples, remember. This is literally a art stream. Yes, yeah, so yeah. I'm not dedicating too much time to anything outside of art. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, that's a hair. Let's do the okay. Let's do clothes. So clothes, we do white first. Oh yeah, something about art that was kind of weird for me, put it this way, yeah. At one stage, I was actually very scared of using whites in my art. I know it's so weird to say, huh? You're scared of using whites? Yeah, I used to be very scared of using whites, yeah. Like, I was really scared that, you know, whites was whites was a little too strong of a color. Yes, yeah. Well, you know, I didn't dare to use whites for the longest time, yeah, but nowadays I'm like, white? Okay, sure. Yeah, this is funny cat law, okay? Funny cat law. I used to not trust myself to draw the color of whites, yeah. Until so much later, yeah. Also wrong layers. Ugh. Okay, back to card layer. Like, you know, I felt like white was a color I wanted to avoid in my art. I always use off-white. Okay? It's not that I don't use white, it's just I always use off-white, yeah. Because I had no faith in using whites. Don't ask me why I had that mentality, but yeah, using whites was like wrong in my eyes for a while, yeah. I don't even know why, even until today. I think I was just scared that, you know, my artwork looks too plain or something. Yes, yeah. A legitimate fear, yeah. So, if you have like any weird fears about, will people find this weird or not? Trust me, the cat has such fears, yeah. Such as using white. Of all things, using white was something I was scared of. Yes, yeah. I'm just openly being honest with you. Like, when you do art and all, you have fears that don't make sense. And it's perfectly normal. Yes, yeah. So don't beat yourself up over, you know, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, you know. Also, one thing I think is a very difficult thing to bonk off as well, yeah, is trying to alter your art style. Yes, yeah. I think altering your art style is a very difficult thing to do. Especially after you go like, yes, I've been drawing in this style for so long, yeah. That's so difficult to change. Also, another thing that I feel that I made a very huge mistake on, yeah, back then was actually doing drawing on Photoshop. Yes, yeah, I know. I started drawing on Photoshop, but let me just tell you, my life as an artist improved so much after I moved to Clip Studio Paint. Yes, yeah. Clip Studio Paint is godsend. Okay, yeah. And I don't know why I was a kukunyanyan to refuse to learn Clip Studio Paint for the longest time. And then now, what I don't know, I have already learned Clip Studio Paint. I'm like, god damn. So I won't say it's impossible to draw without Clip Studio Paint, yeah. But I miss a lot of Clip Studio Paint functions when I draw outside of Clip Studio Paint these days, yeah. It's one of the things that I'm like, why was I so you know, so resistant about learning? Yes, you know, like, it's just Clip Studio Paint. It's okay, a new software is always scary to learn. That's for sure, yeah. But I was like, damn, Clip Studio Paint really changed my life. And I don't think it's any exaggerated to say that, yeah, Clip Studio Paint really changed my life in terms of art, yeah. I think that's something that, you know, a lot of us take for granted. Yes, yeah. Like, sometimes it's just very basic things. You go like, oh, this is fine, that's fine, yeah. And then, yeah, when you start looking back and go like, oh shit, I should have done this long ago. It's just one of those weird situations, you know, where Clip Studio Paint just... How could I be so, you know, resistant to Clip Studio Paint for so long, yeah. Like, I used to go like, Clip Studio Paint, no, I draw in Photoshop, yeah. I was a weird Photoshop protector, yeah. I think what drove me over the edge for Photoshop, yeah, was I just want to move away from Photoshop. But sadly, I realized I cannot move away from Photoshop, yeah, because weirdly, okay, it is so weird, but I feel like I appreciate Photoshop more after learning Clip Studio Paint. Yes, yeah. So I learned Clip Studio Paint to move away from Photoshop, but after learning Clip Studio Paint, I appreciate Photoshop more. But I'm also like, why was I so stupid to stick to Photoshop for so long, yeah? Because what Photoshop has is a lot of photo editing tools. Okay, yeah. I don't have drawing tools, but a lot of photo editing tools are in Photoshop that are not in Clip Studio Paint, yeah. And then through that, I go like, oh damn, Photoshop, this tool is so good. Yes, yeah. It's so weird. Like, you learn to appreciate things after you move out of them, which is also the same reason why I have not abandoned Photoshop completely, yeah. You never catch me doing my thumbnails in Clip Studio Paint because it's ridiculous. Yes, yeah. Or something, yeah. But yeah. True. So common over there is sport media. Yeah. Hey, the reason why I say it's sport me in that sense, yeah, is it's more of Clip Studio Paint has a lot of things meant for artists. Alright, Photoshop is a photo editing software. Yeah. So by default, the name should have been a big giveaway for me. But I do not know why I was so hesitant to move. Yes, yeah. I don't know. I was being stupid. Yes, yeah. Yes, yeah. I was literally being stupid. Okay. Looking at my artwork right now, yeah, I'm gonna like, you know, shoot down my own artwork. I'm not even gonna like chill and like, you know, give myself any face here. I personally don't like how certain parts of this turn out to be. Okay, yeah. Namely, I don't enjoy how I handled the details overall on this artwork here. I really do not like it here. However, in my own defense, I'm almost like, you know, having the flip side here. I think I did a really good job at getting some of the works to pop out here. Like, I think I need to do more practice, that's all. Doesn't feel refined. Yes, yeah. Like, this is in no way feeling refined at all, yeah. Which I think is fine to, you know, feel that it's not refined. In fact, that's why I'm even practicing. Yes, yeah. And okay, one thing that you should always do, but also don't overdo it, yeah, is seek validation. Yes, yeah. I intend to seek validation for my artwork through other artworks. Yes, yeah. Okay, I'm not seeking validation from people. I'm seeking validation through other artworks, yeah. Like, do other artists do this? Does it look good? Yes, yeah. So that is something that I feel like, you know, if you do want to learn something, always seek validation through other people means. Okay, yeah. Without using other people. I know it's so weird to put it that way, yeah, but validation through another person's artwork can be a good way to learn. That means, do you pick out what you want to learn from the person, yeah? So for example, okay, now I'm looking at the Momo artwork, Momo Neko artwork, yeah. Okay, let's go back to Momo Neko's artwork. Alright, there is a chance I may have done the eyes too detailed, which is giving me problems. Getting something simple here. But I'm just leaving it as it is because, like I said, this is a practice artwork here. I'm not going to overkill myself on minute details here. So, a couple of things that I feel I can improve on. Now like trying to improve, not really improve on here, is the blush there. So, as you can see, I am trying to get the blush to a level which I'm satisfied at. Okay, and that is where, you know, validation can come in. Am I doing the blush right? How did they do the blush? Okay, just letting you know why I'm like, you know, handling the blush the way I'm handling. I got a blush in. I am happy now. Then we are gonna go in with the okay, with the shadows. Okay, yeah. Nya, nya, nya. Sa. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Nya, 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 nya. Okay. Alright, then we are almost done. I'll do this part just to give the head a bit of depth. Yes, yeah. Hey, so what I learned from seeing how they do the eyes and on, yeah. Oh, that's maybe a bit late on my end. That I'm now looking back at the retrospectively, yeah. A comparison instead of praises. Yeah. Always compare what you are doing right and what you're doing wrong. Yeah. I think it's more important than praise. Yeah. Okay, done. Alright, I think I fixed a problem that I had. You probably won't understand what I mean, but there was a problem here. I felt that my layers are too flat. Okay, but I was also keeping a flat layers here because I felt that I wanted things to be more simplified here. Then I found in between, which was what I'm doing right now, which is what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I found it in between. So in between is just to do very light very light shades. Yes, yeah. Alright, to add a bit of gradient to it, yeah. So I'm actually basically mixing two styles of shading here, yeah. The simple shade that they have been using for chibi, which I might want to pick up as well, yeah, because if I go for simple shades, yeah, means I finish my artwork faster. I hope that makes sense, yeah. Yeah. So that is basically what I have here now. And okay, so the face is done. Let's do the body. Alright, body, let's keep it simple. Okay. Let's find where I need to do the shades first. Like, I'm gonna keep the shading very simple on this one in general, yeah. Oh no, it's the next gate. Let's go check out the next gate. What is the next gate first? Oh, Air Force One, nice. Okay, this is like the easiest one for me. Ta-da! Okay, stylus up. But yeah, okay. Do any of you want to practice art or something like that? Yeah, I'm just curious. Do any of you here actually want to practice art or learn art in general? Yeah. Because I initially removed the art segment because I realized that not many people are like practicing art and all. Yeah. I'm just wanting to check if we got enough people, then I'll reopen new art critic segment or something like that. Yeah. If not, nothing. Yes, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If it's just a couple of people, we can always just talk. Yeah. But if let's say there's a community of people who want to practice art, then I'll reopen a segment for it. Yeah. If not, I just keep it to what it is right now. Yeah. Right? Okay. So the problem I had in my Discord previously was there were too many. I hit a ruby one. It appeared as soon as I shot. Not fair. No full points. I hit 9 ruby. Okay, I'm fed up. Yeah, I was not paying as much attention as I should. Because the reason why I streamlined the Discord the last time, was there were just too many segments. Yes, yeah. So I just had to like clear out certain spaces for us to have our discussions more sorted out. Yeah. That's mainly the main reason why I reorganized the Discord, which I'm actually happier with right now. I think I have full ones, but it's fine. Never mind. One less. No. Yeah. One less. Yes, yeah. It's fine. Whatever. By the way, do you know who I'm drawing pictures of? Yeah. Hint, this is also a fellow Singaporean streamer. Yes, yeah. If you know who she is. Yes, yeah. Real life streamer. Yes, RL streamer, yeah. Not VTuber. No VTuber. This is no VTuber. But I did get her permission before I started drawing though. So this is going to be used for Christmas stuff. Yes, yeah. Also, I'm not even going to hide the fact that yes, it's because I just want to get my art out there. Yes, yeah. I think Singaporean streamer you follow, so you have no idea. Arigato. Okay. Alright, so the one's done here. I'm actually moving pretty fast in terms of the shading because I'm totally not overcomplicating my shading, which I normally do here. It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a good thing that I'm not overcomplicating my shading here. Okay. It streamlined my entire art process. Yes, ma'am. By not over complicating my art, yeah. Okay. But yeah. Because right now, if you ask me, I think the most important thing to me is getting my art out there so people know that I do art. So, yeah. Multiply. Okay. Hey, let's see if I want to do some done. Okay, yeah. Like seriously done. That's actually very fast for shading, yeah. Like I do want to get more comfortable with. Oh wait, I forgot to shade the top. Top was just basics, you see. Okay. Alright, done. Let's go for the hair. Alright, so hair, let's keep it simple. We're gonna do the first layer of shading. Soft brush. Okay, we'll use the same color in. Multiply to get it in. Okay. After which we'll go for a alternate color. Okay, yeah. So the alternate color, let's just shade in as well, yeah. Shouldn't take that long, yeah. Just gonna do this and then erase after that. You see. Yeah. Okay, I feel that was a little strong, so I just gonna lower a little bit. Can you? Alright, yep, I think this is looking good right now. Can you? A little hair. Let me just go here, do this part here. This part, okay, this part, let me just fold up this part. With the hat. Okay. Alright, so now that this part's done, we got the multiply in here. Multiply can go a bit heavier. Yeah. I should have done something to multiply, but never mind. You know what? Well, let's just do it since we are already at the stage. Can you? Alright, so for the multiply here, what we'll do is we'll do a blur instead. Because that way I have a better control of where things are going. Yes, yeah. And then we just lower. Okay. Alright, and then last but not least, since it's gonna be simple here, I'm just gonna complicate this. Okay, the colors here. That. Okay. Okay, let me just draw my own reference line. Hey, so personally that's my reference line here. Because I don't usually use that style of hair shading. I know some people just go ahead with that style hair shading and be done with it, yeah. But something I love in my own hair shading that I've been maintaining, be it more I may not be maintaining complex artworks here, but in chibi artworks and all, is I love to use this heart shape. I do not know if you realize all my hair shades are always a heart shape. Like there's heart shapes here. Yes, yeah. Just very small heart shapes, but I always keep the heart shape. For those who have never noticed, I'm just sharing it with you now. Yes, it's always circle and heart shapes. I never have the other line there. Yes. Alright. Let me duplicate this. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Alright, then I will use this. Hue back to this side, luminosity down. Yes. To add a bit of shade to it, yeah. So it pops out a little more, yeah. And that's how I do my hair. Okay, then down to my favorite part of the hair. Okay, or not really my favorite part, but the part that I think defines my art style. This. If you realize, I always do this in all my arts. Initially, I thought I was doing it more of a, you know, doing this half tone as following someone's style, yeah, but eventually I found my own way of doing half tones. And like there's a style to how I do my half tones, yeah. I don't do my half tones blindly. Yes, yeah. Yep, like I have a very, very strict y'all may not see it, but I have a very strict ruling on how I handle half tones. Personal ruling. That I don't really, I mean, I can share with y'all, but it's a little hard to describe what is my personal ruling, and like, it's emotion. I got some emotions linked to how I do my half tones. So you see me like over here start to clean up some of the half tones here, because those are the areas that should not have half tones versus areas with half tones here. So I do have like my own rules on where half tones should be, where they should not be. Yes, yeah. Overlay. Okay, the overlay doesn't seem to be working that nicely. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Vocals. Alright, and then I'll end off with a bit of, yeah, for this artwork I think I want to give it a bit of shades at the side here. So it helps to define some of the shapes here. That gets lost in the back. Alright, then even here. Once again, we need to have the reverse as well to show where the light comes from. Kind of just the backlight and be done with it. Yeah. Of course, the other reason why I do this is also to help to differentiate front and back. Yeah. I know there's a gate going on right now, but I'm not going to do that gate. Yes, yeah. I want to finish this. And then we can end stream. Yes, yeah. Actually, I'm done. I'm done. Oh, okay. I want to finish this. I'm done. Yes, yeah. In terms of the character-wise, it's done. Okay, what I'm going to do next here is yeah, looks good, right? I'm actually happy how it came out. I have some gripes with it. I'm gonna straight say that I think one mistake I made was the eyes. I should have simplified the eyes a bit more. Besides that, I think I'm good. Yes, yeah. Besides the fact that I said I just want to simplify the eyes, yeah, I think aside that I'm good. Colors. Let's go for blue. Like genuinely, I think the only thing I feel issues with here is the okay. Yes, yeah. Other thing I have issues with in this case here is literally the just the eyes feel a little too detailed. Nothing wrong, okay, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong here. It's just that I feel that I could have done it a bit differently. Yes, yeah. How so? I'm not entirely sure. But I just feel I could have done it a bit differently. Yeah. Which would have solved a lot of the problems I had. But small matter, yeah. Yes, yeah. Okay. Alright, this comes to the point where I miss Photoshop. Okay, yeah. I'm going to try to say this is the point where I say I miss Photoshop here, because there are some things in Photoshop that I wish I have right now that I do not have here. So what I'm going to be doing this round here is I'm going to be ending stream read out, and then I'll finish up on Photoshop. And if you want to see the final piece here, head over to whoever I read later, probably an artist, then you see the final piece there. You know what? Can I get the wine rate? Yes, yeah. Alright, you better see the final piece in art text. So that's what I'm gonna do here. Rather than, like, you know, keeping it here while I transfer to Photoshop, because I need to transfer this. I'm not on my PC, by the way. I'm on my tablet. So because of that, my Photoshop is on my PC, so there's gonna be transferring that sort of stuff here. So to not, you know, keep your here longer here, I will just show in our text. It won't take long. It won't take long. Don't worry. Yes. You know what? This one? White. Hey, so in terms of the artwork itself, yeah, this is done. Okay, I will finish up the Merry Christmas and all over on I'll finish up the Merry Christmas over on Photoshop. Yes, yeah, but in terms of the artwork wise, nothing is gonna change. Yeah, we're done. Okay, let me just sign my work. Yes, yeah. Alright, done. Okay, yeah. And yes, time for cat sign, and I'm done, yeah. Alright, so this I'm gonna ending stream, yeah. You all will see the text stuff in a bit, yeah. Like text as in like T-E-X-T, not like, you know, T-E-C-H. Yes, ma'am. So you'll see the text stuff in a bit. Right? So we're gonna be reading out first, yeah, then we'll follow up from there, yeah. Okay, let me save this. Let me close this file. Rename it. Yes, yeah. Actually, no, I should do all the renaming later on. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. I'll see all of y'all next stream. Okay? Okay? Take care and don't... And Nox Kochi, yes, yes. Do you not know I was drawing a Nox Kochi for a while? Okay? Alright. So, without further ado, I'll see all of y'all next stream. Bye! Let's find something to read. Who's my raid victim? Raid team. Raid team? Raid team? Okay, that's so weird. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's invade Spally today, shall we? Yes. Let's invade Dash Spally. Yeah, I'm lazy to think. Let's invade Spally. Okay, Arinyam. We have all the character for the dreams in here, and yes, no problem for the luckies, but yes, bye everyone. We raid Spally, and I'll see all of y'all later Sunday. Okay? Yes, later Sunday. Alright? Okay. Well, all the young for you and your nyan. Okay. Stick here. Don't let the chicken nuggets bite, because chicken nuggets are dangerous. They will make you fat because they are too tasty. Okay? Bye. Okay, I'm just gonna raid out because I need to go and pee really hard. Okay? Bye. Not BRB. Bye.